What's going on, guys? It's your boy Horizon here, and today we're going to be talking about some good stuff about Black Ops 7 and all the revamps, the Season 2 reload. We were kind of glazing Call of Duty with the Battlefield 6 blunder of Season 2, if you will. But today, I decided, let's focus on some of the features in Black Ops 7 that no one is talking about, some of the good glitz and glamour of the game. Now, outside of the basic package of Call of Duty, you got your season reload maps, your season maps, your Warzone stuff, guns being integrated, all that cool stuff. Outside of the extra game modes of the multiplayer, the zombies, the ranked, everything you would normally expect in a package that goes with Call of Duty nowadays. But let's talk about some things that weren't in previous Call of Duties. Now, we didn't have carry forward, which was okay. I understand why, and the camos and all that cool stuff. Yeah, if you got your camos from last year, no one's gonna want to use them. I, for one, use a lot of the dark matter camos from last year on my guns this year, but I really want to go get that singularity camo. I just haven't really dedicated much time to it because I already have dark matter. Let's get into this. Number one, shared weapon builds and loadouts. Now, if you ever have just been getting slayed in multiplayer or Warzone, that had the shared weapon build and loadout code, so you could just copy whatever the dude that was slain in that match's lobby. Just copy his whole loadout, put it in. Now, Black Ops 7 lets players share complete weapon loadouts using codes with friends, or even enter codes from streamers and other players, so you don't have to manually remake the kit. The quality of life feature, it's huge. This quality of life, this is insane. It's big. It's a huge deal for people who hate fiddling with every attachment, every scope. Many players gloss over it because it feels small compared to other major gameplay changes. Now, speaking of gameplay changes, the overclock system, beyond just the weapons, that's the second one that we got going on here. The overclocks are talked about, but not as much. Most coverage focuses on the weapon overclocks in this game, but you can overclock gear like score streaks, field upgrades, and equipment, meaning your gadgets get stronger the more you use them. Stim shot is a big one. UAV with the cost reduction is a huge one. If you're not using that in multiplayer, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? It's a deeper progression mechanic that changes how people plan entire loadouts entirely. Now, moving forward, speaking of gameplay and loadouts, we have advanced motion control accessibility options. This isn't really going to affect everybody, and it barely gets mentioned at all, but this one is all over accessibility blogs if you haven't. Now, motion reduction and visual anchor tools, horizontal lines, dot grids, borders, etc. are built into Black Ops 7, so players prone to motion sickness can stabilize their view without affecting gameplay. That's a thoughtful inclusion many players never even notice. I am prone to motion sickness. I have not used any of these tools. I just don't go onto the maps that are like bobbing up and down and stuff like that. I just can't do it. Okay, the COD 4 mission where the boat was sinking, the very first one, that one messed me up hard. But we got through it. Now, 4. This is a big one for me, and a lot of people grinding the mastery challenges, the trying to get the prestige master, stuff like that. Re-rollable daily challenges. Instead of being stuck with a daily challenge you do not want, Black Ops 7 lets you re-roll them once per mode a day. Once per day, once per mode, letting you tailor your objectives without resetting progress. That's a subtle boost for players who grind challenges and don't see much hype about it. There's just nothing about, no one's saying anything about that. I think that's the coolest thing in the world. I think they need to start doing this more often. I hope this carries forward. Please let this carry forward. Now, this is my favorite one. It's probably the biggest one, the one that has the least amount of nuance to it, or maybe the most amount of nuance, depending on how you look at it. Global progression integration across modes. Now, unlike past Call of Duties, COD's progression system in Black Ops 7 includes campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. They're all tied together, meaning XP, weapon levels, and unlocks can benefit from multiple modes, multiple times a day. It's not eye-catching like new maps or guns, so a lot of players just kind of overlook how it changes the feel of leveling up. But you could be doing something completely random in campaign and be like, oh my god, I'm already level 20 in multiplayer. That's how it was for me on launch. It was great. Then I can go grind zombies camos, and I'll still reach level 1000 without feeling like, oh, I gotta take a break from the grind to grind master prestige or whatever it is, master prestige. Very cool. Very awesome. I hope they continue that trend moving forward with Call of Duties. Now, let's move on to something a little bit more involved in the game. The wall jumping and movement mechanics. Everyone talks about omni movement, but specific mechanics like the wall jumping, the chain ability of it up to 3 times with momentum management, The very nuanced movement, the perks, the nuanced movement perks, let me say that, the balanced sprint versus jumping are deeper than most headlines suggested. They subtly reshape how skilled players navigate the maps. They help me a lot when I'm trying to look over certain points. You can wall jump and just take a peek over certain objective-based places, like who's planting on B on, let's just say, what's the, no, that's not Hydra, I don't even know. But you could just wall jump anywhere, just take quick peeks over walls and stuff like that. It's crazy. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. See you all next. So subscribe if you're brand new, and I'm out of here.